He died on a Tuesday. Not in a dramatic way. No screams, no warning. Just a single moment that changed everything. The last thing he saw was a traffic light turning green, and the last thing he heard was her voice. "Wait, don't cross yet." Then silence. When he opened his eyes again, he was sitting at his desk. Same chair, same room. Same morning light through the window. His phone vibrated. 7 a.m. A message popped up. "Don't forget today. Important meeting at 10. His heart stopped, because he knew that message. He had lived this day before. He looked at his hands. No, this isn't possible. He ran to the mirror. Same face, same tired eyes, same everything. But something was wrong, or maybe everything was wrong. He grabbed his phone and rushed outside. The city looked normal, too normal. People walking, cars moving, birds in the sky like nothing ever happened. But he knew what was coming, every second of it. At 8:14 a.m., a man would drop his coffee outside the station. At 8:32 a.m., a bus would nearly hit a cyclist. At 9:01 a.m., she would call him. His breath became heavy. No, this can't be real. But it was, because at 8:14 a.m., the man dropped the coffee, exactly like before. Coffee spilled. People cursed. Time didn't care. He stood frozen. "I remember this." His voice shook. "I remember everything." And then his phone rang. 8:31 a.m. Her name on the screen. He stared at it like it was a weapon. Because last time, he didn't pick up fast enough. And that delay, that tiny delay, killed her. His fingers trembled. He answered. "Hello." Her voice came through. Calm, normal, alive. "Hey, are you on your way?" He closed his eyes. Tears formed instantly, because he had heard this voice right before she died. "Don't go to the station today," he said suddenly. Silence. What? Why? He couldn't explain it. How do you explain death to someone who hasn't died yet? How do you explain time breaking? "I'm serious," he said. "Please, just stay home today." She laughed softly. "You're being weird again." That line hurt more than he expected, because last time he also didn't convince her. He looked at the street. He saw it clearly now, the exact path, the exact moment, the exact second everything went wrong. "If you go there, you die," he whispered. Silence again, longer this time. "I'll call you after the meeting," she said finally. Click. Call ended. He stood there shaking. No. He started running like a man trying to outrun time itself. He knew every step, every turn, every traffic light. He reached the station early, too early. People hadn't gathered yet. The accident hadn't happened yet. He still had time. He waited, breathing heavily, watching every movement like a predator watching prey. 8:47 a.m. The truck appeared. Exactly like before, speeding, out of control. "No," he whispered. His body moved before his mind. He ran into the road, waving his arms, screaming, "Stop!" People shouted behind him, "Are you crazy?" "Get out of the road." But he didn't care, because she was about to walk out. Right into that moment. 8:49 a.m. She stepped out of the station, phone in hand, smiling, alive. His heart broke, because she saw him, and she smiled, like everything was normal. "Hey, I told you you're acting weird today." She laughed. That laugh. He had missed it for so long. He screamed, "Go back inside!" But it was too late. The truck swerved. Time slowed. Too slow. Too familiar. And in that moment, he understood something terrifying. This wasn't just a second chance. It was a loop. And loops don't exist to save people. They exist to break them. He ran toward her, but someone grabbed him, pulled him back. "Are you insane?" She turned, confused, still smiling, still alive, for now. And then, the crash happened. Not on her, not directly, but close enough. Too close. Glass exploded. People screamed. Everything became chaos. When the smoke cleared, she was on the ground, not dead, but not safe. And he understood the cruel truth. He didn't change fate. He only delayed it. He crawled toward her, hands shaking. I tried to save you." Her eyes slowly found his. Weak voice. "Why, are you crying?" Because he knew. This wasn't the first time, and it wouldn't be the last. As her eyes slowly closed, the world around him began to fade again, like a reset button being pressed. But this time, he wasn't afraid, only desperate, because before everything went black, he whispered one sentence. "Next time, I'll save you properly." And then, everything reset again,